Hello.
Hi.
My name is Teacher Cecil, and I will conduct an IELTS speaking test with you today. Okay?
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is V. You can call me Vivian.
Okay, Vivian. Where are you from? Where do you live?
I live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay. And may I ask how old you are?
I'm 16.
Okay. Are you currently attending school?
I'm in high school.
Okay. And how long have you been studying English?
I have been studying English for 10 years.
10 years. Okay. Do you intend to go to college?
Yes, I tend to study abroad.
Okay. Is that why you want to learn English?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now, in taking this test, you are not allowed to have pen or pencil, okay? Or paper, because you cannot take notes, okay?
Okay.
Before we get started, do you have an identification?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. So we will proceed to part 1. Do you watch movies?
I love movies. For me, watching movie is one of the best ways for me to blow up some steam after a long day at school.
Okay. What kind of movies do you like?
To be honest, I really love romantic movies because I can learn a lot of life lessons from them.
Do you prefer to go to the cinema alone or with others?
Actually, I would like to go to the movies with my friend or my family members because I really enjoy having people around me.
How often do you drink water?
Taking care for my skin is an important job for me. So I drink water whenever I feel thirsty or whenever I feel my skin become dry.
What kind of water do you drink?
For me, I usually drink mineral water because that water is in large quantities every day, so we need to replace it by drinking more water.
Do you think bottled water or water from machines is better?
For me, water bottle is more convenient for me to carry and to drink whenever I want.
Okay. What form of transport do you usually use?
Indeed, I use motorcycle every day to go to school, and I think it's the fastest way to travel in Vietnam.
How has the transport system in your hometown changed in the past few decades?
I think in the last decade, people used to walk or used to use motorcycle a lot to travel. But nowadays, I think people tend to use more public transportation in order to protect the environment.
Okay, thank you. That completes part 1. Okay, B, thank you. We have concluded part 1. Now I will begin part 2. of the IELTS speaking test. Okay?
Okay.
I will give you a question, and then you are free to answer it however you want to, okay?
Okay.
Here's the question. Describe a subject you used to dislike, but now you are interested in.
Okay, I will answer my question. I'm gonna tell you about a subject that I used to dislike. It's English. Back into my formative years, I found it's really hard to learn for me because it's absolutely not my mother tongue. But maybe years ago, I realized that I really love to study abroad, and then I started learning English in order to get a certificate for study overseas. And I also believe that language will be a good way for everybody to develop their skills, therefore open more job opportunities in the future. And I also love to travel, so English will be a perfect international language for me to communicate with people wherever I travel to in the future.
Okay, Vivian, we will proceed to part 3. I will ask you more questions that have been associated with part 2. Question number 1. Do you think learning many subjects at once is better, or learning one subject is better?
To be honest, I think that each way of learning has their own aspect. I mean, by learning many subjects at the same time, it's great for you if you are a person who is easily to get bored. But on the other hand, if you learn many subjects at the same time, it's really hard for you to concentrate on your subject. Learning one subject is better to have you focus on a lesson.
Okay, the next question. Do you think learning many subjects will be beneficial to your future work?
In my opinion, I think it depends on what you want to do in the future. I mean, if you are really good at one subject, then you will have a better chance in your job opportunities. But if you can learn many subjects, you can have more chance in the job market. You know more about other areas. For instance, you may learn how to become an engineer, but at the same time, you still can learn how to do an accounting job.
What subjects are more practical to learn nowadays?
Well, I think students nowadays should learn English because it's the most popular language all over the world. So with this language, you can have a lot of choice, not only for your job, but also great opportunities to meet to communicate with a lot of people from different countries or different cultures.
Do you think all teachers should have an entertaining style?
Yes, of course, because teacher with entertaining style can help students feel more comfortable to learn English. Therefore, they can learn English in an easy way.
Okay, Vivian, I will give you a little bit of feedback regarding your test. Okay, actually, you did very good. Okay, I did notice just a couple of things. One would be on the word formative and develop and purpose. I noticed a little bit of pronunciation errors there, okay? So I think you could use a little bit of practice on some words, pronunciation-wise. Otherwise, your speed and your clarity of thought and your expression of what you wanted to say was very good. Okay. In the beginning, you may have hesitated one time a little bit, but otherwise everything was very, very good. Your English was clear, you expressed yourself very well, and your speed of your speech was very good also. Okay? So that's the feedback I have, just a little bit of practice on your pronunciation. That's it. Okay? Vivian, with respect to your score for today's test, I will give you a 6, okay, which is a very good score. So I would like to take this time now to thank you for your participation in the test today.